Every sport has its own holy grail, which establishes an athlete or team as the best in the world. American football has the Super Bowl.
15, 10, 5, touchdown.
For baseball, it's the World Series. But in action sports, it's a little bit different. The best athlete in the world is determined by who can land the biggest, most difficult, and often most dangerous trick. Unlike traditional sports, this title is not given on a frequent basis. The stakes are simply too high. Like a solar eclipse, long periods of time happen between world record tricks. Yet, in the last week of April of 2015, the stage was set for something extraordinary. In a strange twist of events, 3 of the world's best action sports athletes found themselves at legendary Travis Pastrana's compound in Davidsonville, Maryland, with the purpose of attempting 2 unthinkable stunts. Josh Sheehan would attempt a triple backflip on a motorcycle, while Jed Milden and James Foster would compete head-to-head to become the first person in the world to land a quadruple backflip on a BMX bike. The odds of landing on the moon would be better than just one of these tricks being landed. Having both of these tricks completed in the same week is unfathomable.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, Jed!
This is their journey. In the 1990s, the sport of freestyle motocross was evolving quickly. FMX started as a loose underground movement of creative expression on a motorcycle. However, with the creation of organized competitions, FMX became formalized. At the 2000 Gravity Games, Carey Hart shook the foundations of FMX by attempting a backflip.
A backflip was something that everyone had talked about for years. You know, they'd done them on BMX bikes, but no one knew if it was possible. Mike Metzger, myself, Caleb Wyatt, everyone had kind of joked about it, talked about it, but Carey Hart came out at Gravity Games back in 2000 and built a lip that was ginormous compared to anything else that was out there. It was almost vertical.
That day, I was just a train wreck, you know.
Everyone out here knows the impact this will have on the sport of freestyle motocross if Carey Hart pulls off a backflip.
Carey didn't just hit it, he launched it.
You know, I landed hard and kind of exploded, but I got to wheels and kind of proved that it was possible to do.
Everyone's like, well, it's a one-time trick, it's a stunt. It's not something you can do over and over again. Metzger stepped up the game, and he's like, I've got it on lock. I've got no-footed backs and one-handed backs. And Metzger and I went back and forth.
I knew I was gonna be doing flips and going head-to-head with Pastrana.
Again, backflip number 2 from Mike Metzger. And a no-footed backflip. There it is, a backflip yet again from Mike Metzger.
I did one run as a joke, and I just flipped the same jump over and over again and just did like a one-footer, then a no-footer, then a one-hander. And they were all world's first because no one had ever seen that done. So the judges didn't know how to judge it. The crowd was going nuts.
Kicker again. Oh! Metzger tweaking the ball.
They were flipping off dirt lips, off everything, like stuff that was like next level. And everyone behind them might as well just gone home because it was done.
Well, at least it gives us something to look forward to next year.
With the backflip, there became a fine black and white line. If you do the backflip, you can proceed and possibly make a career out of freestyle motocross. If you don't, you might as well pack up your bags and quit.
Other riders that couldn't believe that the backflip came into play, it really put a stop to their so-called freestyle career.
I don't want to have to do this, ever. Like, I don't ever want to have to do backflips. And I remember being pretty mad about it, you know? I pretty much figured, like, all right, my FMX career is about over. I'm just gonna ride out the wave as long as I can.
go up the ramp, and I remember sitting in that corner going, all right, dude, at this moment, are you gonna backflip or are you gonna retire? Are you gonna be just another wash-up or be in the game? And I just said, all right, dude, you're going for it. And then something went through my head. I'm like, dude, you could die right now.
Once the flip was recognized as far as like, whoa, we have to do it, then the progression of hanging off and doing every single trick upside down started happening.
The action sports world is full of astounding athletes. Tony Hawk, Matt Hoffman, Kelly Slater, Danny Way, and many more. Travis Pastrana has earned a spot at the top of that list. Whether it's as an athlete or founder of the Nitro Circus, it could be argued that nobody has done more to push action sports than Travis.
Just as the rest of the freestyle motocross field was trying to incorporate single backflips into their repertoire, Travis did what he always does. Pulled out his little magic ladder, climbed up to a level all by himself when he did the double backflip in 2006.
Well, I was trying not to worry everybody, but everyone kind of found out anyway. Going for a double flip, so might not exactly have the preparation I need, but I never do, so it's all Nitro, baby.
This is why the kid fills stadiums. This is why people love him. This is what makes Travis Travis.
This will go right around the world. I mean, everyone will hear about this. I'm still in shock, and I can't believe what just happened.
Oh, did not see that working. Did not see that working.
After Travis landed the double backflip, he didn't have much time to celebrate before everyone started to wonder if a triple backflip was possible.